You cannot kill the voice of God. Once you put it in you, that voice will stay there for the rest of your life, healing you forever. One example, we have orphanages. And we have a big orphanage in Guatemala, hundreds of children and widows, hundreds of widows. So they'll bring us these kids. 90% of the kids are from the sex trade. And so we get them 2 years old, 3 years old, all the way. All of them have been already, damaged.
Thank you for doing that.
In a lot of different ways. And but one time, one of the kids they brought, little child, and very damaged, had to go to the hospital, had to have, surgery, things like that. And I felt hatred, like I felt the hate rise up inside me. And everybody, you know what it's like when somebody hurts you or hurts somebody you love. Sometimes your emotions are not under your control. You just feel the hate, and I felt the hate. And I knew in my spirit, I cannot let these people, take over my soul. I need a word, God. I need a word. Listen to this. This is very important. And so the Lord gave me a word right on the spot. And this is what he told me. He said, hate is how you make Satan your pastor.
Oh my goodness. Was that happening to you? Like, did that get you? That's that voice of God moving on those alive words. How long ago was that?
Many years ago, many years,
Still
but it's as alive now as ever.
Still is alive. So let that sink in. Let that seep into the depth of your heart. And don't go away from this moment, or when we're done, or even now, just say, Lord, please deal with that with me. I cast that out, hate, and I receive your love. Or whatever words he tells you prophetically to be delivered from that. I believe there's miracles happening as Pastor Ivan is talking.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. A lot of people don't enjoy reading the Bible because the Bible they're reading is locked. The breath isn't in there. The spices are not flowing. The river is not flowing. It's not a burning Bible. It's not on fire. Like when you read the Bible and you are spiritually alive on the inside, everything in there is coming at you in so many different ways, healing so many different things. Some of it is restoring, some of it is giving you guidance, some of it giving you strength, giving you peace, giving you joy, some of it delivering you, setting you free from an addiction or a bondage or some other thing. And especially your DNA. Think about your DNA that you did not ask for, that has 300 or 400 years of traits in that DNA that you inherited from crazy people in the past. I mean, these people are inside you.
From way back.
Desiring and hungering and urges and impulses. And it's only the Word of God, the living, alive, Rhema Word of God. And there's so many levels to that are in that book. There's a lot of levels, because you have a word that a person can speak, a preacher, a pastor, or whatever. And they send it out one way, but when the Spirit, the breath of God comes, the seed explodes and it goes into thousands of different people that are listening or watching, healing them in different aspects, because that is one level of that prophetic, alive, breathed upon word. So when you're listening like to this program and you pay attention, listen for that word. Because in everything you do, whether you're reading a book or whether you're talking with a friend or fellowshipping, or whether you're listening to somebody preach or listening to music, inside of that is going to be that living word that you need, whatever it might be. We don't all need the same thing at the same time. And I remember one of the things when I was young, I've been doing this 53 years, but when I was young, I had a problem with people. Like I would get offended. And I stumbled over the hypocrisy or the politics of Christianity or just all the cliques and many different things. And I told the Lord one day, I said, Lord, I mean, how am I going to do this if I don't like people? You know, how am I going to do it if I can't stand being around people because they're not genuine and authentic? And I get offended a lot. And the Lord told me one day, he said, very, very clearly, when I'm ready to promote you, I will send someone to offend you. If you love them, I'll promote you. If you don't love them, then you have to retest.